We are live. I gotta get a few things set up in the sense of I gotta send a few links out. Um, this is why I wish I had. This is why I wish I was using my computer for this, cause um, like with the capture card and stuff. But that's such a hassle to figure out. I haven't sat down and taken the time to do it yet.
I I'm no help with that.
It's all good, bosses. Okay. Okay. All right.
High-speed straights, heady elevation changes and dramatic corners. What is there not to love about today? It's qualifying day here at Spa-Francorchamps.
I completely forgot that Spa's a sprint weekend again this year.
Oh, good God.
What? Oh, oh, wait a minute. No,
And that's it for sprint qualifying. Plenty more coming up over the rest of the weekend. So we'll see you all tomorrow.
all right, now I'm confused. I don't.
So it's all about speed in today's sprint. Not very many laps and no chance to get ahead on strategy. Who here today has the raw skill to take them to the top? Spa-Francorchamps then, a historic 19-corner circuit with a lap distance of 4.35 miles. There's over 100 metres of elevation change here, and with long stretches of the lap spent flat out, a good top speed will be vital for success. Let's run you through the
I can't wait
preliminary
for
order
the
for today's
I can't wait for the
exciting
sales to
sprint.
skyrocket and the kid demographic for Sonic Racing
Fantastic effort
Crossworld
from
because
Charles Leclerc
motherfucking
yesterday. He keeps him on board,
SpongeBob
and Lando
is
Norris
gonna be
lines
in
up
the game.
alongside. Looking at the rest of
Oh, good
today's grid,
God.
we have Verstappen,
You know what? It's
Jones,
actually not completely
Yuki
like out
Tsunoda,
of left
and
field
Sainz.
because movie
Hamilton,
Sonic and
Antonelli,
SpongeBob are under the same
Russell,
umbrella
and
of
Alexander.
Paramount.
Fernando Alonso,
Um,
Piastri,
and Sonic the Hedgehog
Esteban
1 and
Ocon,
2 have both
and
been on
Bortoleto.
Nickelodeon plenty of times
Hulkenberg,
over the
Gasly,
past couple of years.
Ollie Behrman, and Isaac Hadjar. Lawson and Jack Doohan rounds off the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head trackside for today's sprint. And alongside me in the commentary box today, a man who I always look up to, which is easier said than done, Anthony Davidson. Well, they say that a change is as good as a rest, and whilst...
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't
Yeah,
let
so
me down.
I'm genuinely confused now because maybe I guess the AI difficulty is different at other racetracks because
What, was it really easy for you or something?
I didn't even put it on like the difficulty that website recommended I do it. I put it on 100 and I qualified fourth. And it's not like I like
Oof.
cut a corner or something like that to get there. I stayed in the top 5 the entire lap.
That's interesting.
Oh, Lando's going to be on it leading for the sprint. Okay.
Sprints are a shorter race session.
Bro, I've already done sprints. Why do you give me a tutorial for this?
We're accumulating somewhere on the MGUK. To manage this, we're going to need to lower our ERS deployment mode.
See, I see him slightly pulling away from me. I'm fine with this. I don't need him to gain like a second and a half right here alone.
Yeah. Alright, AJ, now you got me curious. Since you can't get faults on yours, I want to see if I go in here for some reason if it actually lets me do that. Just out of curiosity. Oh, you're right. Huh. That's really weird.
That's something. Maybe that's something they gotta add.
It's under career settings.
For what? Like
For the faults.
I'm saying like in my career or my team.
Yeah. In my career.
There's no way it is. I was just there. See, it's not here for me.
Yeah, you'll have to back out of the race. I don't think it's there.
Yeah, but even before I even got into the race, you saw like it was only still these two options.
That's true. That's true. But it is there when you start up a new one, so maybe it was a glitch. I don't know. But it's there now.
Okay.
But I wouldn't stress over it too much.
Yeah, but like I like a little bit of uncertainty. Like, it's weird. It's strange.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, let's see.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Okay, I guess not. Oh gosh. I don't need to speak I still need to get 20 workers on my team too. Okay, well since we got screwed of Aiden winning last week. I guess Aiden wins this week. Hopefully I don't get faulted again, and then I have to finish in the back again. It's major booty cheeks. Jones is in P2, chasing Leclerc.
If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do.
Fucking Max.
Piastri has just set the fastest lap of the race.
He did not set the fastest lap of the race. Mark.
He only said it because he was behind him.
No, he didn't even say Verstappen. He said fucking Piastri.
Oh. Oh, God.
I'm gonna have to fix the fucking roll bars and the rear suspension. And also give myself some downforce, because what the fuck was that?
Really tight.
This will show you how tight I was. I'm off the gas for that, like for that entire entry.
God. Oh my God. Whew. That sucks.
I say, Max, you gonna pass me or what, dog? What the fuck what are you doing?
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
I can't get off that corner at all. All right,
That's a podium.
I'll gladly
Excellent
take P2.
drive. The whole team have worked especially hard this weekend, and that, my friend, is a fantastic reward. Well done.
That was to give you my driver of the day.
So that wraps up the sprint race, but there's still more action.
Well, we still got a little bit of more racing to go this weekend, as that was only the beginning of this week's on track on track festivities.
High-speed straights, heady elevation changes, and
Wait a minute, did I just see on the tires that you put the tires all the way up in the front? That's crazy.
Huh. Cool.
P2 for Alex Jones on Sunday.
I'm surprised. That is Max Verstappen's 5th pole on the season.
Oof.
Holy shit, the fucking differences between myself and then Russell. I was almost half a second slower than Max, and then Russell was about 3 tenths slower than me.
Dang.
But out of the 13 races now this season, there have only been 3 pole winners. Lando got 7. Max just got his 5th. And I have 1. That'd be in Monaco. All right, we're about to get racing here. What the fuck are my goals? Complete the weekend with no more than 3 collisions. I don't think I hit anybody in the sprint race. ERS for 40 seconds. Don't worry, I will. And okay, I already finished that. Okay. I'm kind of excited for this race. I'm kind of dreading it at the same time. It's not often where I qualify this high. I think besides Monaco, this is at my highest qualifying effort of the season. And
Nice.
I did not think it would be at this track of all places, considering how much I've been bitching about straight line speed the entire season. The
Right.
one track with some of the longest straightaways. That is kind of ironic, isn't it? The one track with the longest straightaways is the track where I get my highest qualifying position,
So
not
it's a
named
warm
Monaco.
welcome from the Belgian Grand Prix. Spa-Francorchamps
Yep.
today, a circuit that spans 4.35 miles. There are
Now, you'd
tons of
think
elevation
Hungary would
changes along the
actually be
way
like a
too.
good place for me
19
in a
corners
sense
making up this
of
circuit,
because
with 9 of those to the
that's a
right
pretty
and the
high
remaining
downforce
10
track
to
as
the
well.
left. This track's a
Uh,
great one for
I
fans of
guarantee
pure
I'm gonna
speed,
qualify like
and the
dog shit
average
there.
lap speed comes close to a whopping 145 miles per hour.
I think that's after this, isn't
Off
it?
the back of a fantastic qualifying
What
session,
is?
it's time to see how our
Hungary,
starting grid looks like for today's race.
What race is it?
Max Verstappen put in a
We're
race
on
13.
fantastic lap
Belgium?
yesterday,
Yeah.
Yes.
and he'll
Hungary
start
is
on
next,
the
and then
Okay.
soft.
Netherlands
And
and
Jones
Italy.
completes the
All
front
right.
row.
You're basically
As
on
we
that
continue
European
through the
tour.
rest of the grid
Okay.
today, we have
Because you
Russell
did
and
Austria,
striding
Britain,
into
and
our
then you're
commentary
Belgium,
box to
Hungary,
join us.
Netherlands, Italy, and Azerbaijan, and then you kind of go back to
Okay, here we go. I
just
know what you can
wherever.
do. Don't let me
Okay.
down.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I found the website again.
All right. So the top 11 and 13th at least are all softs. Liam Lawson and Nico Hulkenberg and Hadger are mediums or hards. Okay.
We're accumulating somewhere on the MGUK. To manage this, we're going to need to lower our ERS
God, Mark,
deployment
you already
mode.
knew that when you're doing a sprint race, dude. Shut up, Mark. Okay, AJ, I'm gonna try this Saudi Arabia setup and see how I like it.
Yeah, because I did see he uploaded a video today for that.
He did.
Oh, sim racing setup.
Oh. Okay, so everyone's to the left again. I'm gonna test it before I save it.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
I can't believe what I just saw on my rearview mirror.
What's that?
My teammate actually qualified where they were supposed to.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be
We're
on hards
1-2.
next time.
We're starting first and second. Let's go. And what's even crazier, AJ, is that my teammate and Verstappen are tied for the points lead at 62 points apiece.
So are you like going back and forth between like driving
No
this
issues
which
with
driver?
firmware for now. Keep taking care of it.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I've technically driven as Aiden 3 times now because the last time he was supposed to technically win, and I obviously blew the gearbox.
Yeah.
So I need to get him caught back up to Urban points.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to keep him like basically where they split races winning,
Yeah.
but it's not always going to work out that way due to the uncertainty of the having faults and stuff, which is fine because it's not always going to work out that way either. By the way, that setup that I put in was actually good.
Yeah, before Monaco, Saudi Arabia was my highest qualifying effort. I think I qualified 4th there.
Right. Yeah, see, I can tell you I would qualify like really bad if I was actually on my actual my team that doesn't have all the upgrades. But since this one was first, it felt really good.
Yeah, I'm actually keeping up with Max in terms of straight lines. He's just pulling away from me because the car
I saw
sucks.
your wings were 2-0, so yeah.
Yeah, that's like way below the average setup.
Yeah, but that's why you're able to keep up with him on the straights, because you literally have
Okay, so
you literally have no downforce.
0 seconds.
But to be fair, here It's not like you really need it. Okay, that's great. We're in Saudi Arabia. My teammate and me qualified 1-2. Perfect. Yep.
I'm not really interested in getting the lead right now, so I just cut my ERS off whenever DRS activates, and I just have it off here as well. So you got like tighter corners.
Oh yeah, you do what I do. You sometimes when you feel like you don't need to use it, you don't use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
And hell, I actually gained a little bit of time scrubbing off a little bit of speed.
Perfect. Callie got a great launch. I got a shit launch. And at least she was able to get ahead of me so I can block for second now. So. Just block till we get DRS and then I'll have her far enough ahead she shouldn't get caught by them. That'll be perfect actually.
Push now, we're boxing this lap. Okay, mate, Verstappen's ahead of you.
You're about to postpone that objective, Mark.
As soon as possible and crack on. Push, push.
You pitting?
Oh, it's saying overtake Verstappen before lap 8. Yeah, I picked this lap.
Oh.
I'm like, yeah, you're gonna have to postpone that, bro.
So now my teammate shouldn't get caught. Yep, AJ, I was kind of a douche. I blocked so badly that she's 6 seconds ahead because I was going really slow. She definitely ain't getting caught today.
Talk about a roadblock.
That's what happens when you're in Saudi Arabia and you can be a roadblock in the corners. Because where they're going to really go, there's not really a lot of room in some of these corners, so they just kind of had to sit there and just wait for me to roll through the corner.
Okay, forget the targets for now. We've got to focus.
Lando's not pitting yet.
Did Verstappen pit in front of you?
Yep.
Right, let's go. Come on. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted.
Max must have had a problem or something. Hold up.
Yeah, I was going to say, he must have. I'm going to pause because I want to see this. He had to have had an issue with, like, one of the... Oh, yeah,
he got blocked in. So what'll happen?
He exit because he wouldn't have got a save for lead,
yeah,
so he had to wait.
Yeah, Russell was coming in as soon as he would have came out. That's what it was. Thank you, Russell. I'll have to fucking package you something if I win this race.
I'm gonna say, man, you actually got fortunate that was just enough for him to have to wait. That split second was enough for you to get in.
And I think I'm going to get DRS right here because I might.
You should.
Yes, I am.
energy stores depleting, reducing our overall capacity. The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop.
That's another got to do something, man. Okay, I'm a boost pass on here. I thought I was gonna get to his bumper like in a corner or something.
I know what you mean. I've noticed they're pretty slow getting into corners this year.
Fernando's in the pits. Okay, mate, we've got some clear track around us now, so let's use it and make this next lap a quick one. Let's go. Okay,
Fuck!
just follow the safety car. Don't worry about the target now. Safety car, safety car.
Oh,
Don't overtake it.
no.
You're fucking. I had this race in the bag, dude. Because I was actually pulling from Max on the straights.
Oh, man.
What do I do now?
Well, what are you on? Pause the game for a minute. What are you on?
I'm on hards at the moment.
Hards?
Yeah.
Oof. You have a new set of softs?
Fuck, do I? No. I'm out.
Okay,
Fuck,
well,
I'll
then
just
I
have to
would
stay
just-
out.
I'm gonna say I'd just stay on what you're on. That's what
If
I'd
they
do.
fucking pit. I don't think. Okay.
I don't think they will. Well, unless the guy in front of you hasn't pit yet.
Well, yeah, those guys, yeah. Because I see Liam Lawson pitted. Ocon, I think he already pitted. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, we're
Oh,
coming
so
up
he
to the
benefited from the
car
safety
now.
car.
Do not pass it. You are the leader. Follow the safety
I think
car.
it was actually already like in the top 10 for a little while, but yeah, like the safety car is definitely gonna help. Fucking kidding me, dude.
Unfreaking real.
Like I had a 3-second lead and I was maintaining it. It's not like they were doing what they've been doing where they gain about half a second every straightaway. Like I stayed about 3.1 seconds ahead of Max, like that entire lap. What the fuck even happened? If it's even gonna show me. No, it must have been just a spin then. Hold on 1 second.
Get out of the way. Good for her. Dude, AJ, I'm so mad at myself right now.
What's up?
I can't even believe I just freaking did that, too.
Did what?
So, I was guaranteed to get a 1-2 with Callie, but because I was trying to fight it to get to her, I freaking spun and wrecked myself. I didn't wreck out of the race, but I had to change my wing. Oh, that's so annoying.
Okay, so we're going to be going green with 2 laps to go.
Maybe even the next lap. You might even do it with 3 to go, but most likely it'll be 2.
I would love if the safety car went in right now.
Right? Because then not everybody's caught up yet.
Oh, everybody actually is caught up. Yeah, I'm the leader, yeah.
Oh.
That's why I was annoyed. I was ahead about 3 seconds over Max.
See, I thought that you were saying that the Ocon was in front of you.
No, he's in 5th. Which is surprising because, you know, he's in a Haas.
Right, yeah, so he definitely benefited from the safety car. For sure. Oh well, Callie's going to win the race. That's alright. As long as we get second, we're good. Good team effort today.
You're approaching the safety car. You're leading, so don't pass it. Stay behind the safety car. Turn the position immediately or we're going to get penalised. There's no overtaking
They're
during the
coming in
safety
this
car
lap.
period.
On the section of the track that makes me just literally want to go insane.
Now safety car's going to be in this lap.
Okay, the safety car's coming in this lap. We'll be pacing the field in sector 3. Make sure to respect the delta until the safety car's into the pit lane. Okay, clear.
The hell happened back there? Wait a minute. Huh, alright, I ain't complaining.
They get bundled up back there.
I think it's the fact that like I was already pulling so far ahead and I was going as fast as the game would allow me that I think, yep, they partially bundled up or something.
Gotcha. Yeah, usually I try to back off until the safety car gets almost to pit lane and then I just haul.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
That's not what AJ wanted to hear, Mark.
He's turned on the burners. I got it. He doesn't have DRS, but he's just using, he must be using his ERS.
Yeah, they, how many laps you got left?
Well, I'm on the last lap.
Oh, yeah, he's going to use everything he's got. So, I would try to save as much as you can up until that last straight.
Yeah, I'm going to have to. Because he's also on better tires, so he's getting through corners better than me.
Yeah, he's catching. Oh, I got to watch this. Full screen. faster, I'd let go. They have a little bit of juice right there for the end, just in case. He's going to be right up your backside, and you're going to win the Belgian Grand Prix.
Yes.
AJ did it.
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing, mate. Well done.
Oops. Well, AJ, good news is you hung on.
One of the all-time classic circuits, but they persevered
after almost getting screwed by a safety car.
Well, they showed true grit out there today, Crofty. A steely determination.
We're proud of you, AJ.
Not to be outdone
You did
by
it, buddy.
the rough circumstances.
Third W of the season.
The points that came their way today, a job well done. Not the easiest of days, but they walk away with a race victory.
The Aston Martin team will be very happy with today's performance.
All right, I'm back. What's up, Jacob? I heard you say it on the stream.
I said your third win of the season?
Yes, it is.
Hell yeah. You know, I gotta say this. I know it's gonna sound weird, but you've officially won 1/8 of the calendar.
Yeah. Yeah, and hell, at a track I did not think I was going to do that at, too.
Well, especially after you, in the sprint race, it looked like your car was struggling there.
It's because the softs, it's because of, like, the softs, I had used too much of them too fast, trying to keep pace with Max. So I just, you know, made sure to learn from that mistake in the actual race, and that's why I just stayed behind them.
Yeah. You played it smart in the race that mattered.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know what's interesting? You was about 4 laps ahead of me, but because you got a safety car, I pretty much just finished like right behind you. I'll take the 1-2 for Connor Sport. Made up for Aiden's blown engine last week. Excuse me. Man, I just realized that, AJ. I didn't even lead the first lap of the race because I let Callie go so I could block for her. And they just said that she led every lap of the race.
I didn't even realize Ocon was he almost got third at the beginning of the race.
Yeah.
They were 3 wide right here.
Going into the... Oh, God.
Yeah, he had to back out of it because of
I would hope so.
But yeah,
he still somehow managed to hang on to his spot.
Yeah, I was say he qualified 7th, actually, and he finished 5th, and he got driver of the day, which I was perfectly satisfied with.
Wow. A Haas car that actually did really good.
Yeah. But that's
AJ, Callie Mayer now leads Verstappen by 10 and Leclerc by 11. And she leads Aiden Jackson by 16.
So. Did I ever mention where my first secret meeting was?
I think you mentioned it, but I forgot.
No, I don't think I did because the streams I did beforehand, only Larry was in here. Yeah, I've had now 2 secret meetings with McLaren.
Oh, yeah?
So
really, they want you to come race for them, huh?
So it looks like
But somehow the only secret meeting I can get is with fucking Williams.
Yeah, Larry had got his first secret meeting like after what race was it last night? I knew it was like past.
Let me look at my schedule.
I knew it was way later than I had, like way later than I got my first one. I think I got my first one like after the third race, I think.
Oh no.
Well, I
Oh
know you're.
God, I'm at Baku.
Well, I know I was about to say. I just remember. I know you're at the halfway point because Max won your first 12
I'm beyond
races.
the halfway point. I'm
Yeah,
at
I
race
was.
17.
Yeah, I was saying like I knew you were at least past the halfway
I
point
think
because I
that's
remember.
when I got my freaking secret meeting was after race 12. And that's still the only one I've gotten.
Oh, that is annoying as hell. You gotta be kidding
And my
me.
results since then have been, let's see.
Oh, that's annoying.
So I got second at Austria, which I think is race 12. No.
Oh, I'm sure Callie's gonna be pissed at me, and I really don't give a shit.
It's Great Britain 12. I think Great
See,
Britain's
AJ, this
race
is
12.
the other part of my team that sucks.
What's up?
When you get upgrades, and then you can only develop when you're, well, I can develop 2, but because I upgraded the facilities and stuff to do that. But
Yeah.
when you're a small team and you have to choose which driver gets the upgrade, oh, dude, it's not fun because you're gonna piss one of them off. But see, on Connor Sport, because I made us like big enough to where we can do, stuff like that, it's a lot easier. However, I may not be able to retain my drivers because they want us to have a fan rating of at least a 6, and I'm only at a 2, and I've won every race this season but one. So, I don't know if I'm going to get to 6 this year. Yay.
So my last 5 results have been 7th, 8th, 1st, 4th, 1st.
I'm not trying to be a dick, but I don't really care about that right now. Not you, Larry. Sorry.
I would say, Larry, where was your second one? Because I remember being there for your first.
My second was Monza last night in a race that was absolutely chaotic.
I can do one more.
Let's put it like this. I don't know how it happened, but somehow Verstappen busted a wing under the safety car from the lead.
Oh.
And he was slow ever since.
I'm sorry, that is funny.
How in the world?
That's hilarious.
Said safety car was caused because I gotta look and see who DNF'd. I know Perez was one of them.
Perez.
I think it was Perez, Hamilton.
See the
Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah, it was Perez, Hamilton, and Hulkenberg that DNF'd in the crash, and then under the safety car, Bottas blew up.
Oh, wow.
For his second DNF in a row.
All right, I think I may have won my points rivalry with Piastri. I think I've pulled away a good bit now.
I'm sorry.
And then I got the frickin' goal again to drive 0 miles during the race weekend.
What'd you say, AJ?
Oh, so I think I won my points rivalry with Piastri.
Oh.
I'm pretty
I
sure.
see my rivalries. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I would say it should be one of the first menus.
I don't have a championship rivalry, but I have a teammate rivalry with Ocon that I'm leading, and then I have a driver rating rivalry with Ocon that I'm leading.
Ooh, this is a tough one. Ooh, this one's a tough one to figure out. So I could do a facility cost investigation where I could reduce running costs by 50% in all facilities, or I could do a technology expo and get 100 resource points for every day. I think I'm gonna do the other one because having reduced costs is gonna make me more money.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna
I
because you need
have
the
more
money
pace,
bad.
awareness, and focus than freaking Sergio Perez.
Oh, isn't that nice? Two research upgrades delayed.
What happens if I
Awesome.
don't get it like a secret meeting before the end of the season? Can I just like become a free agent and sign with whoever would take me?
That's a good question. I don't know. That's a really good question. I don't.
Is anybody in your chat that could answer that for me?
Well, considering that my chat only consists of my mom, and my girlfriend, I don't think so.
Damn.
It's okay, AJ. We believe in you.
I was hoping Evan was lurking.
Ooh.
I don't know if
Man.
I don't know if he's actually played enough of F1 24 or 23 to actually see if that had happened. I know at least in my case, like the fucking 10 seasons I did in F1 23, it never happened.
What are we talking about?
I don't want to be stuck at Alpine for 2 seasons.
The secret meetings and how Larry was asking, is it possible? Like, what happens if you just don't get a secret meeting throughout the entire season?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Or in my case, you turn down the only one that you get because it's a bigger shitbox
AJ,
team than the one you already drive for.
I feel like I think Williams would still be an option for you. Like once you leave,
I am not going to Williams.
Yeah, I was about to say obviously you wouldn't go there, but I'm saying even though you decline them, just because you talk to them, they would be an option.
They can be an option all they want. They're not getting me. I'll take a second year at Alpine over them. I don't want to rebuild 2 teams in 2 years. And I use the term rebuild lightly because I can barely rebuild Alpine.
Fair enough.
The only thing that I wish was different in the game, and that's why I know why they do the shakeups and stuff, like the where they change the rules every year.
Yeah.
Is to kind of make it to where the same teams aren't always at the front. Well, try to at least. But yeah, I hate it that when you eventually get to a certain point with a team, you can't build any further, and then you're just stuck.
Yeah.
And it basically forces you to go to a better team.
Yeah, like in F1 24, that was my big problem. Like in my first career that I did, I was in my 4th season, and I guess I made a crucial mistake going to Red Bull because of the stupid recognition system. I was pretty much like gridlocked with Max Verstappen, so where none of us were gaining any sort of recognition, and because a lot of the upgrades I needed were locked out because I didn't have enough recognition, I was screwed. And then when Enzo Fittipaldi,
you were at the point where you literally could not do anything.
And then when Enzo Fittipaldi took my seat after I left McLaren, Lando Norris's recognition skyrocketed, and he was able to purchase everything. And then my career was ruined.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
That sucked because
remember that.
You literally had like 1 week where the team just went from like even with you to all the way up here, and you're just screwed.
Yeah, I was fighting for third every week from that point forward.
Yeah, that would have definitely been no fun.
I had to fucking do an entirely new career because, like, I'm not dealing with that shit for like 2 seasons, especially if me and Max aren't aren't going anywhere in terms of like our recognition meters going places. I think I
noticed that, like, even in this game, you definitely do not want to go somewhere where you're not close to your teammate in recognition.
Like here, I've already gained 2% recognition on Alonso because I've been outperforming him the whole year. But if it's like a
Sure.
situation where like me and Lando Norris are like one and the same all season, we can't do anything.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go do the time trial at Hungary real fast. I'm gonna do the same thing
Oh
that I did.
no. Miami's a sprint weekend. God almighty.
I was really hoping that I'd be able to get in touch with Pro by now to figure out when we're going to get F125.
Well, I can tell you this. It may not be this weekend.
Oh, I don't expect it. I just wanted to know if there was a time frame.
Might have some insider knowledge that I think he might be going to the race this weekend.
Oh, good for him.
Well, what race? Where are they?
The Atlanta race.
Oh, they're at Atlanta
No, the
this
Echo
weekend.
Park Speedway race.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right. They
that.
renamed it. Yeah.
And I'm going to say this. So some people are sitting here getting all upset about it. It's literally no different than Lowell's Motorsport.
No, not at all.
I know a certain somebody that's absolutely furious about it, and I was laughing my ass off earlier.
You're probably talking about the guy who starts with a J.
I'm not going to confirm or deny.
All right.
That confirmed it for us.
That was enough for me to. That's enough for me to know who the heck you're talking about. Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's kind of dumb. Like, no offense, it's kind of a dumb name, Echo Park Speedway, but
It's not the greatest name, but I don't understand why people are acting like it's the end of the world. Like, it's just a name change. It's not going to change the way the track races or anything.
It's literally a sponsor change. It's literally it.
Exactly. It's not like they're going to change the racetrack.
I don't have any problem with a sponsor. Like, I will say, if like Kansas was to change, I'd probably be a little weird about it, depending on the sponsor. But if they literally wanted to name it Hollywood Casino Speedway, I literally would not give a crap. Considering there's literally a Hollywood
what if they
Casino
named it
that's owned by
SpongeBob SquarePants Speedway?
I still wouldn't be mad. That'd be freaking
the fall
hilarious.
race constantly just becomes the SpongeBob SquarePants 400.
Yeah, I wouldn't be upset. That'd be hilarious.
I know when Jimmy Johnson's kids look at his trophy collection to see, all of his trophies, be your standard gold ones, your standard, like, very prestigious ones. And then there's a SpongeBob one.
That's just funny.
Oh, it is 100%. Absolutely.
They're going to be like, Dad, when did you get this one? Oh, yeah, that was Kansas. And I remember
and then everybody would have to run
time,
SpongeBob cars.
One of the times when they ran at Chicagoland, too, it was called the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 400.
For some reason, I thought that was Kansas, too, but I couldn't remember, so I wasn't going to bring it up.
I don't remember who the heck won that one. I
want
to say it was Kyle Busch.
Wait, what race did you say it was? Like, what track?
It was at Chicagoland. It was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 400.
Do you remember
I don't remember what year.
Oh,
no, I don't remember the year.
I think it was during the... It wouldn't have been 7... No. Would it have been 17?
Let me look.
I might even have the wrong track, but I could have sworn it was Chicago.
Yeah, it was 2016. It was Truex. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, for some reason I kind of felt like it was the Kyle versus Kyle show year. Chicago. By the way, that track might come back next season.
I'm all
in
for
place
it.
of the Chicago Street Course.
That needs to come back. Rockingham needs to be sold, kept
the
a racetrack
mayor
and come
of Chicago
back.
doesn't want to renew the contract with NASCAR.
Probably because of the fucking traffic congestion that racetrack causes.
Well, it's because of something I won't say on the stream because I don't want that on AJ's stream. Nothing bad, it's just stuff that doesn't need to be said in a stream about racing.
My only other guess was going to be people like the one who got my dirt track shut down.
Oh, no. It's not that. It's...
Somehow.
Wait, you're... The track you work for?
One of them, yeah. The dirt track I worked for on Sundays last year got shut down because one of the neighbors said that we were using NASCAR engines. We were having wet t-shirt contests, and the noise was affecting his PTSD, which the third one I cannot prove. But the first two are absolute bullshit, because the track is fucking smaller than Bowling Gray. So there's no way that we could have a NASCAR race car on there. All they were just street cars that wouldn't take stickers anymore, and they might not have had mufflers. Which are still 10 times quieter than a fucking NASCAR engine.
So basically, you just got noise complained to death.
No, he filed a lawsuit.
And y'all just said, well, not y'all, but the track owner.
The track owner was going to fight it, and then the lawyer said that he wanted $10,000 down to take the case. And he wanted an extra $400 an hour, and they were looking at...
Wow.
They were looking at least a year and a half in court, which would equal out to over $100,000 total, which isn't worth
No.
trying to fight our right to make noise, so they just cut their losses and shut the track.
I see.
Now, everybody's fucking pissed because the town that the track is in is a very high known, especially as of recent, drug town. And that racetrack was one of the few things that teenagers could go to that didn't involve them having to get caught up in drugs. And now that it's gone, now there's another chance that teenagers could go down the wrong path.
Oh, it sucks.
Yup. So in protest, a bunch of drivers, a bunch of fans, and I don't know for sure, but I've heard rumors that the former owner are going to have some fun in front of the guy's house with their race cars, revving their engines and whatever else they can do to make some noise. And they don't give a rip if the fucking cops are called.
Well, yeah. Well, that's their right to make noise.
I cannot partake because I don't have a vehicle that's loud enough to make any noise. And I'm sure as hell not going to bounce the Subaru off its rev limiter because it's not a WRX.
Yeah, I don't think that Subaru can take it, buddy.
Well, I mean, it's only a 4-cylinder Forester, so yeah, no, it's not going to do much of anything. I'll let the people who have the race cars make all the noise for me. I'll just sit there and encourage them. But at least it wasn't the dirt track where the sprint cars show up to, so at least I still have a dirt track to go to.
Yeah. And what do you do there? Flagman?
I was the assistant flagger there. Now I'm just stuck at being the infield worker at the asphalt track I work at. Which, they had a horrendous accident there Saturday, and I am very happy to report now that the driver is back home from Boston.
Good. I was curious.
He got home today.
That's good.
I don't know if you saw the message I sent you, AJ, but new videos of the wreck have emerged, and you fucking see it.
Yeah.
And it's bad. It's really bad.
Yeah, I saw your message about it.
What I miss?
No, he's talking about the wreck that he's referencing.
Yeah, somebody was videotaping right behind where the wreck happens, but you hear it and you see it.
Oh. Ouch.
Let's just say I've been going to that track for 11 years, and this is hands down the worst crash I've ever seen there.
Oh, I'm sure. I don't even want to talk about when I went to this one racetrack that I used to work. You know how I used to work the timing scoring for those people?
Yeah, I remember
Yeah, I was
that.
always
Yeah.
jealous because I always wanted to try that.
I don't know if you guys know what well, Larry, you might. I don't know if AJ does. But if you guys know what a Thunder Roadster is,
No,
let's just say,
I probably know, but it's probably called something different near me.
yeah, it's basically an open wheel car. But see, the guy didn't have a lot of protection over his head because it's kind of like an Indy car. The dude went flying into the first turn, and the car flipped and just went straight into the barriers.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
He was actually somehow unhurt. But God almighty, that Thunder Roadster was done. It was done.
Yeah, I don't think the car that I saw on Saturday is ever going to race again. That thing.
Oh yeah,
I'll put it like this: the motor landed sideways, and the exhaust was in the driver's face.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oof. Oof. Yeah, that Thunder Roadster, Larry, he had to replace it.
I don't think there's any replacing this car. It's going to a junkyard.
No, that's what I mean. He had to buy a whole nother one.
Well, I don't doubt it. The fucking road courses are.
Yeah, this was at Ozarks. If you ever want to look it up, it's called Ozarks International Raceway. It's like a 4.9 mile track, I think. It's a big ass track.
I think I've seen a video of that on YouTube.
Dude, that thing's freaking long as hell.
Did you have to hand score those cars, or did they have transponders?
No, they have transponders.
Oh, thank God.
If it was hand timing, I wouldn't have done that. Oh, hell no.
No, hand timing sucks. Maybe it's a little easier on a road course because you might have more time to write down everything, but on a fucking oval, you've got to be like lightning fast.
Well, unfortunately, it would not have been easy to do a hand time, and the only reason that is at least for the first 3 or 4 laps, they're all kind of together.
Yeah.
Damn, even at a
And
4-mile
if they
road
were,
course?
and if they were, yeah, most of them for at least the first 2 or 3, because you got to think they're all the kind of similar cars. Because they have different classes, like they have American Iron, they have.
Oh, so it's kind of like IMSA, where it's like.
Yeah, there's multiple
races
on
happening
track,
at once.
But there's. Yeah, I couldn't do hand timing for that. It'd be way too hard. You'd need more than just one person if that was the case. For sure. So. Yeah, I was not. Definitely glad I never had to deal with that at all. Oh, my Lord.
Oh.
I don't even know if they do hand timing around. Well, there might be a few tracks around me that do, because not all of them are
the worst one ever that we had to do was that year I got to go to the national championships in Laguna Seca, and the timing and scoring loops were not working, and there was a 57-car Miata race. And and there was 4 of us, and we had to hand time 57 cars.
Yeah, no, I would not have been able to.
Just think about how they did it back in the old NASCAR days.
Yeah, that's why there was so many scoring discrepancies back then.
Yeah, you mean like, you know, how that one time Jeff Bodine won a race when he really shouldn't have?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
The one about Darrell Waltrip, and basically Bill Francis told him, dude, just
leave that boy alone.
Just let him have that one. Oh my goodness. I'm glad nobody saw that. That would have been embarrassing. Oh, so AJ, you're taking your actual race, the car you're actually driving.
Yeah, I'm doing that now.
And using it to make it as realistic as, or to make it as close as possible.
Well, for this, like the video I had watched from Sim Racing 7 recommend you do it with equal performance on.
Yeah.
Wait, what the? Did they break how ERS works?
I mean, that
What do you mean?
I thought if I turned off ERS, I was saving ERS, not burning the living daylights out of it.
Is it completely off?
Yes. And I just, like, tanked it.
Yeah, I think it's broken, because if you have it on none, you shouldn't be losing anything.
I had it on medium so that I could at least be maintaining the delta, and I was up 1.2 seconds going into the final straightaway at Baku. So I turned it off, and then I just tanked it. Like, I was almost purple, and then it just went straight to red.
That sounds like that's not correct. Yeah, it definitely shouldn't burn anything off. It should stay. It should either stay the same, or you should gain some. They actually fixed it this year, Larry. So if it's off, you even gain some. If even on the straightaway, you don't have to actually be under the braking to gain it now.
Hell, I'm under the braking now and I'm losing it.
No, that's what I'm saying. So apparently your game's screwed up, because if you're on none, you shouldn't be using anything. So, yeah. Well, AJ, for the third time in a row, we got to play as Aiden Jackson, because he's 16 points behind Callie, and Callie's handling herself well, and then she just qualified fourth for the Miami GP, so...
I wonder if I could do a driver career as her, or if I'd have to pre-order.
In the new game, you absolutely can.
Oh, so
But
it's not like F1 23 or whatever, where they said, yeah, she's going to be in the game, and then magically she wasn't?
And then she wasn't in the game? Yeah, no, she is in the
Dude,
game.
it's happening again.
I'm doing a driver career with her, not right now, but you do
I'm
have
using too much energy.
You do
by
at
not
least have
using
to
any.
finish. You do at least have to finish the breaking point to get her unlocked.
Well, I plan to do the breaking point because that was the first thing I did on 23.
Also, if you wait a little bit of time, there's that F1 movie coming out. You can buy the $10 pack and you can unlock that team too if you want.
Maybe. I'm intrigued by the F1 movie. I just don't know if I'm gonna go watch it.
Oh, dude, I'm absolutely going to see it. I'm absolutely going to see it. I'm gonna go see it the day it comes out, actually, because my mom's out of town. So, movie night. By the way, I saw the trailer, Larry. Yeah, Brad Pitt kills a car.
Yeah, that was actually not supposed to happen according to Mercedes.
I'm sure it wasn't.
Well, Mercedes came out and said they're not using real F1 cars.
Well, I didn't think they were.
It's basically an F2 car built up to be an F1 car.
Yeah, I was going to say, I never expected them to actually use an F1 car, and here's why. An F1 car is definitely not going to be easy for Brad Pitt to just get in and drive.
How am I using excess... I don't get it. Why am I dropping so much energy on the final straight when I'm not using any?
You share screening, Larry?
Yeah, I can, because maybe it's best if you see this. Maybe then you can explain to me what the hell I'm doing wrong.
Yeah, I'd like to know. Because even I'm a little irritated by you saying that it's broken right now. Oh, are you talking about on the ERS management? Oh! Okay, you're doing the stupid test. Yeah, Baku's broken.
Oh, Baku is broken?
Yeah, it makes more sense now. But yeah, Baku's broken. I thought you were talking about it literally was showing you losing ERS on the straightaway. You're talking about the practice program was saying you were using it when you weren't. Okay. Now
Yes.
it makes more sense. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, Baku was a bitch for me too. Basically, if I had ERS at Baku, I just didn't even do it.
Okay.
Because of that.
I'll just quick practice it then.
Yeah, because for whatever reason, it doesn't register that you're literally using none. I don't know why.
Well,
It's
that
kind of
explains
the
what
dumbest.
was going on, because literally coming out of the final corner all the way down the main straight, it would register, and then all of a sudden it just dropped.
It would literally just dip. Yeah, it was doing that to me too. I actually want to hear something funny. You mentioned that, and it was actually doing it to me. So on this back straightaway on Miami, it was doing that to me too. It was not as bad as like yours was, but it was doing it to me too. So, yeah.
Oh crap!
But when I say it was doing it, it wasn't doing it like how, basically just goes dead in a dead straight down. It was more like a very gradual, and then it kind of stopped. So, it was at least manageable. Oh yeah, so AJ, I thought to look up one day just to see, how much Tag Heuer or what. Well, one, I didn't even know what it was, to be fair. And I wish I had never found out what they were.
Aren't they just like a timing company or something?
Oh yeah, they're watches, but they're like 50K watches.
Oh, so like Rolex.
Yeah, they're basically, well, Rolex is even worse, but yeah, Tag Heuer is like basically the bargain brand Rolex. If you want to.
Yeah, but the thing with Rolex is at least there's a way. Granted, it's not fucking easy at all to do it, but there is a way to get a free Rolex.
Yeah, how's that?
Be one of the winning teams in the Daytona 24.
Oh.
Makes sense. The Rolex
Which means
24.
GTP, LMP2, GTD.
So
yeah. So there's 4 teams where drivers will get a free Rolex because they won the overall in their class. So if you want a free Rolex, go take on one of the most grueling races in America.
I would gladly do a 24-hour race if I got invited. Well, hands down. I think AJ would too.
Depending how long I'm driving for.
In IMSA, you have to drive for no more than 8 hours.
4 hours.
Yeah, I think it's minimum 4, maximum 8, but you can break it up into different stints.
I was going to say, you don't have to do all 4 hours at one time.
Okay, which I figured, yeah.
However, I think they do have a minimum of you have to at least do 2 hours before you can switch.
I think in the 24 that's the case, but obviously not in like some of the other ones.
Well, sure, of course. If it's like a 6-hour race, it's probably a minimum of like an hour and a half.
I don't know what the 6 hours are going to be. They haven't had a 6-hour race yet.
Okay, well, excuse me. If they had a 6-hour race, it'd probably be an hour and a half.
I don't know. I forgot what it was for the Sebring 12. But all the sprints are like both drivers just do.
I might be working a 25-hour race.
25? Good lord.
Yep. So my boss at work, that series, it won't be working for timing and scoring because I told him I'm not going to do that. But I might end up being like a flag person or like a pit marshal or something.
Oh, that'd be fun.
And yeah, so it's a 25-hour race. So this used to be a big, huge race that was in California, right? Well, the guy got so old that he's selling the region, and the guy that's buying the region that he's in that has this particular race doesn't want to carry it on. So my boss is going to carry it on, and they're going to do it at that Ozarks track. And it's also like right after all of the huge like seasons are over, like IMSA's over, NASCAR's over. They're literally doing it after all that's over, so they're probably gonna get a bunch of teams.
I think IMSA's done like mid to early October.
Yeah, he's doing it in, like, the second week of November because he wants to wait for the NASCAR people, too. You know, like, corner workers and stuff. He wants some of those people from all the different series.
Well, I hope he can find enough.
He will. He's already got people lined up because they work that event every year. That's why he's doing it at that particular time. I just said, you do realize doing it the second week of November in the middle of the Midwest, you're gambling with snow.
That's why I don't understand why NASCAR said that Kansas is a potential candidate for the championship race because
you know,
there could be gambling.
This is my only reasoning for why I think that is, Larry. It's because the track is owned by NASCAR, and that's why.
I don't think they had any independent-owned tracks on there.
No, I'm talking about so far the only two that they've announced, which is Phoenix and Homestead, are their own tracks. Meaning they're trying not to give SMI one of the tracks. They're trying to keep it within their own network, is my guess.
Well, I saw Charlotte get brought up, but it would be the oval, not the roval.
Yeah, they wouldn't do a road course for the finale, which I kind of...
No, I think they said road courses are out and drafting tracks are out.
Plate. Yeah, but they didn't... But they said Daytona, Talladega, but they never mentioned Atlanta.
Oh, I thought they did mention Atlanta. That's my bad.
Well, if they say,
I don't think they did.
If they say drafting tracks in Atlanta's included
You're
in that.
assuming that? Okay.
Yeah, because...
Okay.
Yeah, because like they, I know this. I know they're at least considering Atlanta because whenever Christopher Bell won, they said it was his first drafting track win at Atlanta earlier this year.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So then, yeah, so they don't have a lot of options. I mean, they could do Vegas, could be one of them.
I would love.
I saw somebody say New Hampshire, but they must be from out west because there's no way that New Hampshire can do it.
New Hampshire couldn't do it because November you're literally going to be really flirting with hope.
I think what was it, 2001 they did a race at New Hampshire because that just happened to be the weekend of 9/11.
Yep.
Oh.
And yeah, that did not pan out.
Yeah,
Was it cold or just snow?
It was cold.
Yeah, they had. I'm about to say they did that
but
race
they'd be
after
flirting
the
with snow.
Race.
Yeah. Hey AJ, you want to hear something funny?
Hmm.
So I was talking to my dad about that the other day, right? About Kansas possibly getting the championship race. He goes, if they get the championship race and it's in November, my happy ass is gladly staying the fuck home in the warm.
Yeah.
I can't say I blame him.
No, not at all.
I went to a few snow races this year at that dirt track before it got shut down, and that is friggin' cold.
He also said, do they not know they're flirting with snow? And I said, oh no, I'm sure they know. They're just trying to give us hope, I guess.
They're glad that Kansas puts on a worthy race that could be, that can make the championship race interesting, so they're gonna nominate it. They're gonna kind of, push the weather thing to the side in hopes of...
I feel like they're just trying to hope that they can get away with it the year that they actually decide to put it as a championship race.
I wonder what they do, like, if they say, yeah, let's do it, and then snow flies and they can't do it, what the hell would they do?
If you want me to be honest with you, they would probably wait to see if there's, like, more snow in the forecast, and if there was, they'd probably just wait a week. Oh my god, AJ!
Yeah. That, cut it really close doing that. I'm glad the car washed up.
Oh my god. Woo! I saw that and went, you are very, very lucky, sir.
And it didn't even pay off. I lost time off exit because I hit the apron.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm sure you lost time, but the fact that you didn't lose your freaking front wing
yeah.
is a damn miracle. Oh my god.
Oh my god, no.
What?
Oh god, no. Not again. I'm going to be the only Alpine to score points again because Ocon just blew up for the 4th time this season.
That's unlucky, bro. That's unlucky as hell.
Get me out of Alpine. I need a teammate that can score.
Oh, and AJ, you know, I thought there was a penalty for not using your gearbox for 6 races, but apparently there's not
No.
anymore.
Have they fixed the issue where you get 24 gearboxes?
You get 6 to start the season.
Oh, no, you don't know about it, do you, Jacob?
Yeah, I don't think he knows.
Look at this.
You can't add anymore, is that what you're saying?
No, look.
No.
No, I'm not going to say a word. Just look at the screen. Look how many gearboxes I have.
24.
You're only supposed to have 6.
Uh-huh.
But there's 24
Can
of
you
them.
add a 20?
You can add a 25th one, yes.
So what, did you just add a shit ton of gearboxes on purpose?
No,
the game did it.
Gave him 24.
The game just came with 24 gearboxes.
Oh,
yeah,
so
that's what it is.
You pre-ordered the game. That might be why your settings are all screwed up, because when you got it, you didn't have the day 1 patch, did you?
No, but I should have got it though.
No, but if you already had something existing, it doesn't fix it.
Oh.
You have to completely start over.
That makes... Yeah, I did start this career before the game actually came out.
That explains a lot. There we go. So now I know why you don't have the faults.
That's why. Because that's so dumb.
Wait,
Yeah, so
I
you'd
thought
have
whenever
to-
they did no, that's only when they do ratings updates that you can apply it to
the
existing
ratings
career
updates,
saves.
the patches, you have to completely restart if you want to fix the game.
I'm not doing that.
So if I'm AJ, I'm just gonna run my 10 seasons and then I'll restart.
That's so fucking stupid. I didn't even
Typical
think about that, dude.
And now all of a sudden, when you said that you had 25 gearboxes, and I said, did you add those? And you said the game did it to you. I went, okay, so that had to have been before the first patch of the
my
game.
god! Because I was wondering, because I'm hearing people talking about the day 1 patch already came out on Friday and shit. I said I don't see anything being updated. That makes sense because I have to start a new fucking career to actually get those changes.
Correct.
Oh
Yep,
my
correct.
god!
So the
did
reason
you guys
I
hear
think
the
the
latest
reason they
rumor about
don't
EA?
update the existing one though is because it would probably crash the game.
Knowing EA, yeah.
That sadly wouldn't surprise me. But what's up? Oh, what's up, Larry?
What was you saying?
EA is going to be shutting down Codemasters.
What?
EA is going to be shutting down Codemasters.
Why?
Hell if I know.
Well, that's all right.
So the people that make the F1 game are getting laid off?
Either that or EA is just going to absorb them.
So instead of being made by Codemasters, F1 would just be made by EA. Then
It'll just say EA,
Yeah.
even though it basically is already EA.
If the rumors are true, but rumor is that they are going to be shutting down Codemasters.
You know what I bet
Which,
you it is?
if they do, I will be very upset.
When they say they're shutting Codemasters, they're probably shutting that particular office down.
Well, I don't know, because I think F1 is the only game that Codemasters and EA are making because EA lost the WRC license to Nacon. So that's one less game that Codemasters can make, which I think literally only leaves F1.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. They're just going to shut down the, basically the office and building and all that, because they're probably paying so much money for that crap.
I have
Despite
no
having the
idea.
second largest population in Florida, Miami is only the 36th largest city in the United States. Huh. And see, I like that, AJ, whenever I start my races, getting a little bit of fact right there, getting a little fun fact. It's kind of fun.
That actually just really pissed me off. That actually just like really soured my night. That
What?
in
Oh,
order,
the Codemasters?
no, I meant like the patch not taking effect on my career.
Oh.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
never heard of something like that, like in any game.
But then again, I've never had to experience this issue because I never got these games this early before.
Yeah, AJ usually doesn't get them day one or before day one even.
Like F123 I got for PlayStation Plus a year after the game came out just about, and F124 I got 2 months later after it came out.
Right. So
See, I don't
AJ's
even remember
always-
like F1 games before the EA buyout, or even like ever, even after the EA buyout, having problems like that.
Well, that's because Codemasters actually did their due diligence.
With the exception of 2014, 2015, those were kind of
Yeah,
stinkers.
we don't talk about those. We don't talk about 14 and 15. Those were the worst years of F1 ever.
Yeah, but 16 was the resurgence that we all needed, and then thankfully they learned.
Yeah, and then they built on that, and it actually got better. So,
704 should have taken notes.
well, yeah, they got bought out by MS crap. Motorsports crap. Do. Max Verstappen. Do. Please go away. Do. Damn, I kind of feel bad I soured AJ's night now. Just really could not fathom why I had something he didn't have. And you want to know what's even crazier, Larry? When I put the disc in and it said I had a patch update, the patch update was 22 gigabytes.
What?
Yeah. The patch update was 22 gigabytes.
There was that many problems with the game in early access?
Apparently. Good
Oh my
Lord.
god.
Because I put the
That's
disc
bad.
in. I put the disc in and it goes 60 gigabytes downloading. And then after the 60 gigabytes downloaded, it said you need to update the game, or update is downloading or whatever. And it said 22 gigs, and I went, what the actual hell? I just want to play the game.
Let's see. It was 1 gigabyte to get rid of 18 gearboxes.
I'm sure. I mean, it is funny that AJ has 24 gearboxes.
Wait, AJ, have you tried to replace a gearbox
not there.
before 6 races? Oh, damn it.
And yes, I have. So I can tell you. There
Does
is
it
no
actually say
penalty.
that you... What?
Yeah, because I blew one with Aiden Jackson, and then the next race I didn't get a grid penalty. So I think it's only if you have to add more than 6 for the season now.
Okay.
Oh my god, this game.
I wonder
is
if that's like an actual regulation change that the FIA made in real life, or if that's just
my
EA
guess would be
being,
yes, because they used to only have 4 gearboxes. And now they
Yes,
have
but I think
6.
teams got mad because they kept expanding the schedule, and they said it's eventually going to become impossible for us to only be allowed 4 gearboxes and stretch it 24 races.
Yeah. I'm sure. He's back. Kind of.
Okay.
AJ, have you
Tyler,
tried to
yes.
replace a gearbox after one race to see if it would give you a penalty?
No, I have not. Hold on. No, I have not. But
So that'd be
And
really
bless
funny
you,
if
by
it
the
doesn't,
way.
and then you can just say like, "Oh yeah, I just need one gearbox a race."
yeah, that's
Yeah, I guess if you think about it, AJ has the upper hand because he literally,
Gearbox problems, one of
if he
those. Never
doesn't,
heard of them.
if he doesn't get a penalty, he literally can change the gearbox every race. Mark, I think you're smoking some crack here, buddy. You said that the tire wear is worse, so why would I come in earlier and not come in later? That makes no sense.
Well, that's about as much sense as he told me. There was an Alpine car in the pits. I'm in one of them, and Ocon was out of the race, and I was not in pit road. So what Alpine car is magically on pit road if one's out of the race and one's on track?
Uh-oh. You might not be able to pit.
No, this isn't happening now. This happened like a while ago.
Oh.
But I was able to pit. It was just like Mark said, there was a... Ouch. Alpine car on the pits, and I was on track.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying when you came in, there was an Alpine sitting in your stall. Because I've actually had
No.
that happen before in F124. I came down pit road. By the way, my teammate was out of the race, so he shouldn't have been in the pit box, right?
mm-hmm.
Well, guess what? It just lines me up, and I'm just sitting there waiting for him to move, and he's never moving because he's out of the race. So I just sat there for the entire rest of the race on pit road, waiting to be serviced. Now, obviously, I restarted because that was something that was out of my own control. Obviously.
Yeah.
I would say a restart is justified there.
Now, I do know that, like, you know, Arava and Tiam and Marduk probably wouldn't have restarted. They would have just dealt with it and moved on, but I sure as hell wasn't going to do that. Yeah, it was friggin' hilarious, AJ. The crew was standing there as if, like, I could pull in, you know, where they get out of the way to let you in. Yeah, they were standing there like they were ready to serve my car, but because a non-existing car that was just sitting there, they were like, oh, yeah, sorry, we can't actually help you.
No issues with tire wear. I'm on 2-lap old hards. If there was issues with tire wear, I would probably have to question, did you give me the frickin' hards I used in FP1 and FP2?
Yes, there's an issue with tire wear. You know, I will say this. What really drives me crazy is that Mark... So, AJ, like, I get that Mark would probably want me to... So, I guess I understand it now, Larry. He wants me to pit early because he's saying that the tire wear is worse. But that's not going to help me get to the end. What would help me get to the end is, hey, you should probably slow down and, you know, have less tire wear so we can actually make the tires get to the end. That would probably make more sense than telling me that our tire wear is
like
bad and we need
25
to
to 30 seconds that you're going to be saving in pit road, depending on
right,
what track
because
you're
if I
at.
pit early, I'm at Miami. It's a pretty big pit road. It's pretty long.
Okay, so yeah, probably 30 plus seconds then that you're saving by just trying to slow your pace and
Yeah,
conserving
I
your
noticed they
tires.
changed Qatar's pit road. It's not shit anymore.
Thank God.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can pit from the front stretch instead of the turn.
Oh yeah. They made that change in 24.
Yeah, but I kind of forgot that they made it because that's how much I hated it. Well, I'm not really happy about the strategy you gave me, Mark, but I will box because I'm on softs. I usually like to do the medium to soft strategy, not the soft to medium strategy. Because, I don't know, everybody else is doing the opposite of me. Which I don't God dang it. You know, sometimes I hate pit road. Well, I'm not winning this race. So much for that. Well, AJ, we're not winning the U.S. Grand Prix.
So yeah, Miami, right?
Yep, I'm at Miami.
Well, at least you got 2 more
Oh,
shots.
shit. That's my teammate. That's my teammate. Let her go. Let her go.
Wait, what the hell
Block
is
Piastri.
Coda's race
Block
called now?
Piastri.
Since that was the U.S.
Well, that
Grand
one
Prix, but now
is
that there's
that one
3.
actually is the U.S. Grand Prix. The Miami GP and the Las Vegas GP are the other two.
Well, yeah, but I didn't know if they changed it to like the Texas Grand Prix or something because, you know, calling it the
No.
U.S. Grand Prix when there's 3 U.S. races might confuse people.
I think they
It's
just
just the-
differentiate them.
Yeah.
Like in the sense, like, you know, the United States Grand Prix at Circuit of the Americas, or United Grand Prix at the Las
So
Vegas
the
Grand
United
Prix.
States Grand Prix is officially at Texas because it's the one that was the first track on the schedule for the USGP after Indy was taken away. The
Yes,
other
because
two,
the
they literally
FIA
just
literally
call it.
refused to listen to their team, so a walkout happened.
Yeah, and the other two are just called whatever the city it's in. So the Miami GP, the Las Vegas GP. So there you go. Now you're caught up.
Yes,
Because I
gotta
do remember
watch. I
when I
gotta try
came
to
in
watch
here.
some F1 this year because I don't know if I'll be able to watch it next year because it sounds like it's going to Disney Plus.
Yeah, but it's on Disney Plus now.
It is?
Yeah.
I thought it wasn't supposed to go on Disney Plus until next year because the ESPN contract was expiring at the end of this year.
Yeah, I mean, oh, that's lovely. I have a 10-second gap, and now I can't even use the DRS to catch up. That's awesome. I sped down pit road, got a 10-second penalty, and now my DRS doesn't work. What else
That's
can go
just
wrong
shit
today?
luck. I
What
wouldn't
else
ask
can
that.
go wrong? I mean, at this point, I might as well blow up Larry. I'm going to end up finishing 10th. I'm basically going to be either just in the points or just outside the points. So I might as well just assume I'm going to suck ass. Because I'm not going to pit again and take my 10-second penalty, because that'd be stupid. Because I'd lose 40 seconds on pit road taking the 10-second penalty.
Just be like James from Mercedes. Lewis, it's James. Hammer time.
Actually, you know what? Damn it, I don't have a new set of softs. Damn it. Do I take the pit stop or do I not? Do I take the stop or do I not? What do I do? Alright, you know what? I think it's time. Because I think the only way I'm going to get my DRS fixed is to pit.
I've never heard of that before, where the DRS doesn't fix itself after a few laps.
Nope. No.
Oh my god, the safety car's out.
On this game,
Oh,
Larry,
it's just
I
a
have
virtual.
not.
Damn it.
I have not had an issue fix itself, unless it was the gearbox. Everything else has not fixed itself.
Okay.
Mark,
Test
shut
complete,
up
and that was
about
a
me going
really
too
good job
fast.
indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out
You're
of that.
going
Well
too
done.
fast. You know what?
I was doing 30 miles an hour in a frickin' hairpin. How much slower do you want me to go?
Fox.
Any slower and I'd literally stop and then get frickin' disqualified for stopping
Oscar
in a dangerous
Piastri
position.
is out of the session, and that is going to help me and Callie Mayer big time, because they were the closest team to us in the constructors. So now one of them is guaranteed to not get points. And guess what, AJ? Because Callie undercut, she actually caught up to Norris.
Okay.
So now she has a chance to beat Norris, and now we have a chance to not suck. Although I have to come in because I got to take my 10-second penalty. Do not speed again, thank you, to myself. for not effing up, screwing the pooch on that. However, we are going to lose a lot of time, and we're only going to have 5 laps to get this done. Yeah, we are. Oh man, we are so far behind. Okay, the game cost me more than 10 seconds. And the DRS did not fix itself, by the way. So, AJ, if your DRS gets broken and you pit, it does not fix it.
Yeah, normally I just wait for it to
Keep
fix
the
itself.
fuel
after
load
cutting
Oh, yeah, it
above
does not fit.
2.6
Apparently, the game doesn't
kilograms.
fix it anymore. Because mine's been broke since lap 6, and it's lap 10, and it's still broke.
Whose
So-
telemetry is Mark watching right now?
I don't know. Bobby Hills.
He says I don't have enough fuel to make it to the end of race. I need to save 2.6 kilograms of fuel, yet I'm 1 1/4 laps to the good on fuel. Where's the discrepancy here?
Maybe he's thinking about somebody else. I don't know.
I think he's watching somebody else.
I think he's losing it.
Oh, he lost it, whatever game he was introduced in. We all thought Jeff was annoying. We hated Jeff. Mark makes me want Jeff back.
Yeah.
I would much rather hear, I
Holy
need
crap.
you to stop cutting the corners. If you keep it up, the stewards will award you a penalty over anything that Mark has to tell me.
Lap 11, DRS is still not fixed. What the hell? You gotta be shitting me. Oh my god, why is there a safety car? With 4
what I really
laps
need
to
right
go?
now.
There's a safety car with 4 laps to go?
That's when Mon came out.
Oh my god. I mean, this helps me because I wasn't going to have any chance at winning the race. The problem is, my DRS is broke.
Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow.
Oh yeah, so you just got
to be
screwed out of
ready for the
potential
Grand
points.
Prix.
Well, I mean, I don't have the 10-second penalty. I'm in 6th, believe it or not.
Yeah, but with the people behind you catching up, and when DRS is eventually enabled, you're not going to have DRS on the car ahead of you.
I think I'm only going to
counter
have to
that.
hold them off. I'm only going to have to hold them off, I think, for 1 lap. Because we're coming to 3 to go now, which means the safety car
Unless the safety car is only going to
inevitably-
stay out for 1 lap and then let you go with 2. But I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's inevitably, it's going to have to let us go with 2. Or, worst case scenario, it lets us go with 1.
See, I don't know which scenario would be better for you, because if
It's
it lets
better.
you go with 1, that's 1 less lap that you're going to have to defend, but you're also not going to be able to, nobody's going to
Have
use
enough time
DRS,
to try
because it's
to
not going to be enabled. But if you go with
Yeah,
2, you're going to have
but
DRS on the last
here's
lap,
the other,
but
here's
you're
the other
personally
problem
not.
for me too. Here's the other problem for me too. Because I'm racing my team, so I got to actually be like a team. I got to do something to help Callie not lose 4th. Because currently, we have more points than McLaren because we're both in the points. Norris is right behind her. She also has a chance to get to Verstappen, who she's racing in the championship with. So I got to try to do everything I can to help her try to win this
Welcome
championship
to
because
Budapest once again
it's
for another
apparent
round
that
of
every
Formula
time
One
I beat
action.
Aiden, something
Historically,
happens
a
to
good
Aiden.
race
Oh,
for first-time
never mind.
victories
Oh
with
my
Button,
God! It actually
Hill,
fixed the
Alonso,
DRS. All right,
and
we
Heikki
need the safety car
Kovalainen
come in
all
right
reaching
now.
the top step of the podium for the very first time.
DRS has been fixed.
Right here.
Somebody
14 corners then
tell
for our
safety car to
drivers to
come in this time,
navigate
please.
at the 2.7-mile Hungaro ring today.
Please don't
It's
come
6
in
lefts
with
and 8 rights
freaking
around a lap
1 to
here,
go.
with average
Please
speeds
don't
in the
pit with
region
1
of
to
I
go.
don't think I've ever seen the
120
safety
miles
car
per
go in
hour.
with 1 lap to go.
Yeah, but if this was real life, they wouldn't.
Well, yeah, I'm
I
also
don't even know
giving
if the
EA
safety
a,
car was
a lot of credit to
what
hope they
today's
get it
grid
right.
rundown
And
looks like.
based on how they handle Madden, they don't get it right a lot.
Yuki Tsunoda lines up on
No,
pole
the only thing
position,
they managed to
and
get
Max
right is college
Verstappen
football,
lines
and
up
that's because if they
alongside.
didn't, they'd have
Considering the rest of the grid,
billions of
we
dollars
have
in losses.
Hamilton, Jones,
I'm hoping 26 doesn't
Fernando
Safety
Alonso,
car
murder
in
and
this
the.
lap.
Sainz, Norris,
So it is going to go
Ocon,
with 2 to go.
and Alex Albon.
I hope
Leclerc,
26 doesn't ruin
Piastri,
everything that 25
Andrea Kimi
built.
Antonelli.
It
But I
should
would like to
not.
see them expand
Hulkenberg,
Road to Glory,
Hadjar,
because I swear to
They
God.
are. They're bringing back
Bortoleto,
high school.
and Pierre Gasly.
Okay, yeah, but I'm saying,
Doohan,
like, can I
and Ollie
actually
Behrman
pick
rounds off
my
the
Oh,
grid.
yeah,
plays that I want to
that.
run more
With
than 30
preparations
times a
almost
game?
complete, let's head down to the track.
Or better yet,
Or,
can we just pick
And
the...
joining me in
or
the
better
commentary
yet,
box
can we
today
just
with
always
the best
pick what we
view
want?
on what is about to
Yeah, that's what I'm
unfold.
saying. The fact that I had to
Views on
wait
the
until
action
my
we're about
junior
to
year
see.
to max
Naomi
out
Schiff.
my
Now, I'll be
reputation with my
generous here.
coach
It's
to
not
be
that
able
long
to
ago
actually
that you were
pick
racing and
plays
entertaining us on a
for more
Sunday.
than half the
But in
game
years
was
since,
ridiculous.
The sport has changed quite a bit, hasn't it?
It is certainly
Callie,
an
I'm
interesting
really
time
trying
in
to
this
help
set of
you, girl.
regulations
I'm
because,
not trying
as
to
you know, when a
freaking
new
do
set of
anything to
regulations
hurt your
come out,
chances
everything
here.
changes, and you
But
always
I
wonder
actually hate to
who's
say
got
this,
it
you're
right.
actually hurting
Well, we
my
know
chances
the
of
Red Bull are
having
the
a
ones who
shot.
really got it right the
I
last
gotta
couple of
go.
years. But
I
now
can't
you
help
can
you. I'm
see the rest
sorry.
of the grid slowly start to
I
catch up,
gots to
and there's
go.
really only so much left for Red Bull to get out of these regulations. So it is interesting, and
I gotta do whatever I can to get past Verstappen to get her in reach of Verstappen because that's who she needs to
Right,
be.
this track needs a lot of downforce, so he won't have as much top speed. The good news, though, is that it's going to make our
Good news
DRS
is
even more effective than normal.
Leclerc to the
Try to make the
outside of
most of it in the race
Verstappen.
and
Can he
quali if
make
you
the
can.
pass? Of course, he's gonna slam on the brake right in front of me. Dumbass. Okay,
Oh my
Callie
God,
now
Sainz is
has the
slow.
shot. Callie has the shot to get this done on Verstappen now. I've given her the chance to get 2 spots on the last lap. She can get Leclerc and Verstappen. She has the shot. I'm in second. Lewis Hamilton is leading by 1.2 seconds coming to the white flag.
I'm ready to go green here.
Going green at the Hungarian Grand Prix?
Yep. And Yuki Tsunoda. Has Yuki Tsunoda ever got the pole before in real life?
No.
I don't think so.
Okay, well, he's got his first career pole for
I
this
think
race.
he's dropping the ball in the Red Bull, though.
I mean, to be fair, considering Red Bull's not really upgrading the car this year, I mean, he's not doing that bad. Oh my God! My teammate double overtook Verstappen and Leclerc in turn 1? Holy crap, that girl's got balls. Okay, AJ, we're gonna win this race. Thank God. I didn't screw that. I didn't choke it. Because I'm gonna get the DRS on Hamilton. Or apparently I'm not, because he got the DRS and not me. Okay, well, that's a great game. I'm not exactly
What has
sure
happened
how
to
he died.
Sainz? He has dropped 5 seconds in 2 laps. I mean, I don't care. It's put me in striking distance for a podium, but I would much rather it be Leclerc since he's the one I'm trying to stay ahead of to maintain 3rd in points. Please, somebody, any top team or mid-tier team, please request a freaking secret meeting. I'm doing all this in a shitbox Alpine. I think I deserve at least, a shot at Aston Martin or something.
At least, you'd think.
You can now use DRS. DRS now available.
You watch, my next secret meeting is going to be with, like, Haas or something.
The Haas.
Haas v. Carber probably freaking kicks out.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I remember how the secret meetings went in that game. So, were you behind Williams when you first started talking to them?
Was I behind them? Oh, Sainz broke his wing. No wonder why he's slow.
Like behind him in points, you mean? Like he means?
In
No, I'm talking
constructor?
about in car performance. Are
Oh.
you behind them?
I don't think so.
Well, were you behind them when they first started talking to you? Should have been a better answer.
I don't know.
Because wasn't Alpine the worst car in that game?
No.
I think they were like the bottom 3 or close to it.
I think
which
it was
means,
like...
and I know Williams
in-
last year was oh, yeah, I think Williams was the worst car.
I think it was like Williams, Kick, V-Carb, and then Alpine.
So AJ, Callie Mayer with the double overtake into turn 1 on the white flag. She
Hell
gets
yeah.
second place. I win with Aiden. The points lead is 3 points for Aiden now. Verstappen's behind by 17 and Leclerc's back 20.
They want me to outscore Lando Norris. Are you having a bubble?
And AJ McLaren took a dump in the constructors. They went from second, being like 30 points behind me, to being 90 behind because Ferrari and Red Bull beat both of them too.
Damn.
Oh, and the only two teams to not have a single point yet is Racing Bulls and Alpine. Sauber has one singular point, and that is by Hulkenberg, which in real life he actually has points from this weekend. And in terms of the Aston Martins, they have 6 total points, and that is 4 for Alonso, 2 for Stroll. The Haas team has 13 points, which is all just Ocon. Williams has 23, Sainz has 16, and Alex Albon has 7, and then Mercedes has 66. And 62 of their 66 is just George Russell. Oh my God. Yeah, McLaren fell to 6th and 7th in the Drivers' Championship even. Because, well, obviously Piastri lost maximum points because he blew up.
Yeah.
So he went from 20 points behind to 45 points behind because he blew up.
Why would they start me in a rivalry where I'm already close to losing?
Oh, yeah. You know. I think you can do it, Larry.
Like, why would they not put me against, like, Carlos Sainz or Leclerc, where they're clearly closer to me in points?
Okay. I'm not exactly sure what the fan rating and sentiment is, but whoever the hell is saying it's frustrating seeing the team not consistently getting the results they should with the package they have, I literally have finished on the podium, back-to-back double podiums, the last 3 races.
I think
what the hell are you talking about?
I think what they're saying is you should suck, I guess.
Damn.
I guess. I mean, the only races that we actually, like, really, truly finished horrible, is if I go to results here. So, race 1, AJ. Aiden Jackson won in Australia, and Callie only got 15th. Don't ask me how the hell that happened in the best freaking car on the grid. Then at China, because obviously Callie got 0 points in Australia, I played her back-to-back races.
Yeah.
She won China and Japan, with Aiden Jackson getting 8th and 5th in those races. Then at Bahrain, that's the race they're talking about. They're talking about
185 miles
Bahrain.
an hour, that's easy.
They're talking about Bahrain because I blew up with Aiden Jackson and she got 8th place. That's the one they're talking about. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, well, at least I feel better now.
Is Singapore a sprint?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Because unfortunately, with me being in the owners part of me being on my team, it does not let me look at the calendar that way. Yeah, I keep forgetting you're on the older game too. Sorry.
Oh, in 24, no, it's not. No.
Yeah, as soon as
is there even any sprints left after Singapore?
Yeah,
Qatar.
There's one at Brazil
and Qatar.
Wait, when the hell is Qatar?
They're actually back to back, I think. Qatar and Brazil.
I got Singapore, Texas, Mexico,
Texas.
Brazil, Vegas, Qatar, and then Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, Texas also is.
Son of a.
Yeah, they put a lot of them in there now. But I think that's honestly partially because the teams wanted them to have those extra chances to get points.
I hate that because that frigs up my practice programs.
Perfect. Oh yeah, so AJ, I finally so I was wondering why I couldn't do 2 parts at the same time, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's because I had to buy the upgrade in the shop that allowed me to do so, which I didn't know until I started reading some of these. It says you can do double development in 1 slot.
Okay.
So that's why I was like confused, because I was like, I don't know what to do. CAD
Okay, I got another
okay,
question.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and grab that.
Is my specialist progress going to reset if I switch teams?
I can't remember if it does. I don't think it does, no.
What did he ask? I'm sorry?
The specialist, like his specialist progress, like the 6 people that he has.
Uh-huh.
Does it reset if he switches teams?
I don't believe so.
Because they're technically with you.
I can't believe I've still yet to get another secret meeting with anybody.
So AJ, so far in the my team, we have 7 podium finishes, 5 race wins, 5 fastest laps, 10 top 10 finishes, 11 races finished, 5 poles, and 11 top 10s.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
Unfortunately, the only race we did not get a double finish in the top 10 was the first one. Oh, sorry. That's the only race we didn't get at least 1 car in the top 10, excuse me. I said that backwards.
Okay, mate. Engine's running too hot. Engine is running too hot. Let's keep it big.
Too hot?
Yeah, I know because I'm behind a car, dirty air does affect that as well.
Yeah.
But I think I swear it like picks and chooses when it wants to like actually raise or not.
I see. I just realized how dumb that would be if that was truly a real-life team. You would not want to put the celebration of the last race win 2 days before the Grand Prix and have your drivers drunk and hungover. Now, obviously, I don't think the game actually is that realistic, but
yeah,
the point still stands. That would be absolutely dumb. But I am going to go to bed after this, but I'm going to advance it to where I'm at least, basically right to the...
All right.
But,
Fernando is in for his stop.
I am... Oh, well, I can't really do anything with that because I don't have a slot available to do anything. Now, see, this is where it sucks, AJ. I have 3 upgrades that I can work on. But I only have 2 slots, and 2 of them are already taken trying to get 2 upgrades for the chassis. Oh, that's nice. And even though I'm most likely not going to sign a F3 driver that has a 62 rating, yeah, we're just going to finish the meeting here. I'm not really looking to sign this guy. I just did it because the guy made me do a driver meeting. Yeah, it made you do 2 drivers that you're thinking about signing. I was like, well, the 2 people that I have are expensive as hell, so if I'm gonna do anything, I'd look for some cheaper drivers.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, please. God dang it. Are you kidding? Oh, okay. What are the freaking odds of that shit?
Nice work. Still a long way to go, though. box were coming in this lap.
Really? Both of them failed? Really?
That sucks.
You gotta be kidding me. The development of both of them failed. Are you joking? Now I gotta choose which one of these damn people gets the frickin' upgrade and who gets to be pissed the hell off.
Give it to Callie, because she's fighting with Verstappen.
Well, and I gave Aiden the last two, so I'll be fair and give her this one.
Oh,
But
that's
like I said, I know
Your delta's
that.
negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce
Okay.
your
What?
pace.
A safety car came out literally as I was about to box.
Oh, well, that ends up working out good for you then.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Larry, I put Jarno Opmeer as one of my drivers that I interviewed.
I thought you were about to say Jarno Trulli, and I was going to be like, when the hell did he come back?
Oh. Nope, Jarno Opmeer, he's in the game. In case you didn't.
I don't know who's in there for freaking drivers outside of the real F1 drivers and Aiden and Callie.
Dude, I love Callie. I love her.
I remade her for
just
24
so you
because
know,
I was so PO'd that I couldn't use her.
I'm gonna tell you one thing about the story mode. If you want Callie to win the championship, pick Callie in the last event.
I'll try to remember that. But, I mean, 9 times out of 10, if I get to pick, I'm probably going to end up being Callie anyway.
Oh, well, this ends
Just
up
because she
working
has
out
more
okay.
of, like, my style of attitude, like, as a driver, not really more laid back, like fucking laser focused on wanting to be the best all the time.
Okay, so Callie now has gotten 2 upgrades that Aiden did not get. But we did get Aiden the engine upgrade right before this race, so he cannot be upset because he did get the upgrade before the race weekend. Even though it said we were not going to get it for the race weekend. So, with that being said, gentlemen, I am out of here. I'm going to bed.
All right, man.
Have a good one.
I will probably end up doing my second race of my team probably tomorrow before my NASCAR race. And that's if Chandler doesn't call me like he did today.
Okay.
Yeah, I literally was getting ready to get on and was going to record that. And then I see my phone and Chandler, and I was like, oh, man, like, I want to talk to you, but, like, I kind of don't want to talk to you at the same time.
Speaker?
But it wasn't anything bad. It was just, I wanted to, record that race. Because I wasn't expecting him to call me anyway. So that was the other weird thing. AJ, good luck in your Hungary race. Looks like you actually gained a position.
Yeah, because
they had
stacked.
to double box. Yeah, they had to double box.
But I'm curious because Sonoda is going to be on softs and everyone else is going to be on hards around them.
Yeah, but with Sonoda having to go 8 laps on those softs, he's going to be dead by the end. As a matter of fact, I know this is going to sound dumb, but because it's AI logic, I would not be shocked if he has to pit again. But we'll see. Anyway, good night, everybody.
All right, man.
AJ, you got your share screen on? Yes, you do.
Yeah. I thought you were watching.
For some reason, it didn't tell me. No, it didn't tell me that you even had it on.
Oh, I was gonna say Jacob was watching for a little bit because that's how I showed him I didn't have any fucking driver on a mechanical fault option in career mode.
I got mine on too, just in case.
All right.
Because Jacob wanted to see what was going on in Baku about why I couldn't get any ERS, and then he told me that the track's just busted.
Safety car should be in this lab. Carlos Sainz is actually in contention to do something here. Alexander Albon has the fastest lap. So Williams is actually stepping up.
Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags. Green flag. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Yeah, I'm not holding off Sonoda, man. That's just not happening.
DRS is now online. Okay, mate, I'm afraid we didn't quite
Sonoda's not that fast in Red Bull, is he?
Get your head down now, chin up.
He is on sauce.
Focus right until the checkered flag.
I was talking real life.
Oh, in real life, I don't even no. I know he has points, but I don't even know if he even has a podium.
I wouldn't doubt it. Or I shouldn't say I wouldn't doubt it. I do doubt it. I very much doubt it.
Past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do.
Oh my god, I just finished the frickin' session with the fastest lap.
Oops.
I don't understand how that works.
Yeah, so notice tires are going away and he is impeding progress.
I don't even know if that's a penalty in F1.
Well,
At
he's
least in
not impeding.
qualifying.
Well, I know he's not like, I don't mean
Okay,
like
so we're leaving
impeding
our
progress, like
teammate
seriously,
behind
but it's like he is slowing up
5.0
a lot,
seconds.
is what I meant.
Well, I mean, it's not a penalty in the race anyway, but I don't
Yeah.
even know if it's a penalty in qualifying.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Nope, nobody took a penalty this race. Damn it.
Max is going to win, and I'll gladly take home second.
We're on the podium. Good job this weekend. That's a great drive. Thank you.
The checkered flag is out. We're going to be hearing that Dutch national anthem again because it's victory for Max Verstappen.
I thought he was about to say it.
Wow, that race really kept us on our toes with the ever-changing weather conditions. It is so unpredictable when you're in the car, with visibility being limited to know exactly what's going on. So the driver really made some great calls in this situation.
And once all the hard work is over, and after lap of brilliant racing, it's time now to celebrate with our podium trio. And for those that have missed the Dutch national anthem, fear not. It's back again, because Max Verstappen is back on the top step. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us. We come back with more
Oh, Charles started 11th and finished 4th. Yeah, he definitely earned driver of the day, I'd say.
That sounds very deserving to me.
And Lando Norris didn't get any points with Max winning. This is Max Verstappen's, third win on the year? Yeah, this is Max's third win on the year. I got 3 wins before Max Verstappen did. That's something I never thought I'd say so early in my career. the points take another big swing. Oscar Piastri and George Russell are tied. What is the constructors? Okay. Oh, we're third now on the performance chart. Let's see what we can do with this one. Netherlands is a track I really haven't liked all that much, maybe because of the AI. Um, let's see how we do here. Let's see what this lap would give me. 96. Okay. That's about what I run anyway. Alright. I like it. Alright. I like that one. Okay.
Stretched along the shores of the North Sea, which brings its own challenges with sand sweeping onto the track.
They told you about the new parts that have come in from the factory, right? Well, they're all fitted and good to go. I hope they do the trick. might see some rain. ETA about 15 minutes.
Hey, Grace. I'm glad to see you here. I'm doing okay. I've won my last race. I finished, well, one. Okay, I finished second in my last race and won the race before that. And I was at a point in the season where I about just threw my hands up and I was just about to just give up, just settle for finishing 8th every week. But I found a little something. You know what I mean by a little something? I mean the internet. But that's helped get a certain groove, help me get a certain groove. Okay, the car is just not stopping at all there. That's something I gotta fix. Okay, not bad. Not bad last race. It's still 1000% needs some tweaking. Try this again. Pretty sure it's going to start raining on this lap, but oh, just missed that one. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm have to fix that. Go back to the garage.
today's practice is anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional weekend of Formula One.
Alright, this race I'm not feeling the most confident about, but well,
Why is there yellow flags? OMG.
what happened?
Sainz just DNF'd at a second.
Oh wow. Okay, I just saw you just pass him.
I mean, it would have been great if it was Verstappen, but I can't get that lucky. I wish we still had deployable KERS.
You said deployable what?
KERS.
What do you mean by that?
Kinetic Energy Recovery System.
Oh.
It was a boost out of the corners, essentially, that you could just...
Oh.
And it would refill every lap.
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't think that's been a thing since 2013. Yeah, it had to have been, because in 2014 they implemented KERS into the car itself. It was no longer controlled by the driver.
Oh, you're saying KERS.
Yes.
I'm thinking you're saying curbs.
No, not curbs. I mean, deployable curbs would be nice. I could send, you know, like fucking turtles on the racetrack and watch everybody destroy their front wings. They tried that one, so it's called F1 Race Stars.
And how did it do?
I never played it.
Oh.
But considering they never made another one, much like the NASCAR kart racing,
Yeah.
I don't think it performed very well as far as sales go. So it must have done better than NASCAR kart racing because at least F1 Race Stars was released on all consoles, whereas the NASCAR one was just on the Wii for some reason.
Program complete and a job well done. You got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
And that's it. Practice is officially over. Until next time, goodbye.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that's the earliest I've seen anybody glitch before.
I know it's the earliest I've ever seen anybody do it in any career mode I've done. Come on, secret meeting, please. God damn it.
There's a lot of part failures.
Fucking Alpine. Alright, the intercooler came in. That passed. Ocon, what are you doing?
Alright, P6.
How was that thing that Ocon had that failed? Oh, more reliability.
Lando Norris's 8th pole of the season.
With qualifying wrapped up now, we have our grid line up for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will
Oh, it is called the Texas Grand Prix now. The hell? Oh, damn. Ocon's already working on that. Sweet. Wait, where the hell did we just jump to? And holy shit. We're about to jump Mercedes. Did you say Texas was a sprint weekend?
Yep.
Okay. Means I got 2 chances at qualifying. Complete 12 laps in a race. Weekend.
I think you should be
That's
good.
probably the second easiest one besides drive 0 miles.
Welcome along then to the North Sea coast and to the Zandvoort circuit. We're 25 miles away from Amsterdam for today's Dutch Grand Prix. It's a race the great Jim Clark won on 4 occasions, leading. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's and alongside me, bringing glamour and expertise to our cockpit today, Naomi Schiff. Now, Ant, I could go on for hours, and I probably will, about the atmosphere here today, the sea of orange, this Dutch Formula One festival. But once you're in the cockpit, once the visor's down, what are the challenges for the drive?
Well, what an incredible circuit. It feels just like a roller coaster. This track has some extreme banking that if you walk the track, you almost feel like you're horizontal. It also has some blind corners, so make sure you're not looking at the nose of your car and that you're looking far ahead. And if you look far enough past the Orange Army, you might even spot the beach.
Am I seeing that right?
Okay, here we go. I know
Seeing
what
what?
you can do. Don't let me down.
We jumped Mercedes in constructors.
Oh, nice, dude. That's a confidence booster.
$233 of those 241 points came from me. Ocon has only attributed 8 points.
Goodness gracious.
I need a teammate that can perform, damn it. Holy shit, it only took 16 races, but Kick Sauber finally scored.
Hell yeah. That might have been one of the coolest fucking starts I've had, where I went from 6th to 3rd in just a couple of corners. Will I stay there? Absolutely not.
You took turn one better than I would have, because I would have dove up the inside and probably would have caused a collision because they don't want to give me room on the inside. I want to check. Item shop.
Okay, DRS is now available.
No.
At the fucking the Cybertruck.
Yes.
Oh my god.
What the fuck? Have you ever seen one of these in real life?
A few of them, yeah. The latest one
I didn't
saw,
realize how fucking big they were.
Oh yeah, they're fucking gigantic, dude. It's actually crazy.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Like, there's no reason for those things to be as big as they are.
Wow, you want to talk about blocking a man down all the way to the wall?
Is this going to be like something I would expect from Joey Logano? Pretty much. The only thing different is Logano would have double blocked and eventually caused a wreck.
Okay, no issues with
Man,
tyre wear.
Verstappen to the lead.
Keep taking care of that.
Who was that, Norris or Piastri?
Norris. Lando finally got his head out of his ass and realized that he, lost a lot of points the last couple of races to Max.
Why are these cars so fucking expensive?
Okay, the incident's been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. Come on.
Oh, wow. Okay, so something happened to George Russell to where he's now in last. Oh goodness, what happened to him? Yeah, he must have looped. Yeah, well, he looped it.
Yeah, he did.
And and he just got out of the way just enough to where cars would have been able to pass him. Otherwise, that'd have been a red flag.
Okay, the car behind is dropping back. We're seeing a gap starting to form.
That's fucking crazy.
What's up?
The Ferrari, and I think I gotta double check the Cybertruck. Yeah, the Ferrari and the Cybertruck are $23 a piece.
Goodness gracious.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place. Approaching the pit window, and you're going to be on mediums. Okay, mate. Right, we've got some clear track in front of us, so let's make best use of it and make the next lap a quick one. You got this.
Ah.
Great stuff, mate. You hit the target well there. Nice one. There's a long way to go in this race, though, so keep your head down. lap, in this lap. Push now.
Ooh.
Damn it.
Pit now, pit now.
Of course.
There seems to have been a problem attaching the left rear wheel. We need to try and put that behind us though, and let's
All
finish
right.
this race strong. Up to speed now.
Okay,
Let's get
so
some
we've
heat into those
absolutely
tyres.
lost any chance of winning this race. So now we just got to try to salvage for second.
Fernando's in the pits.
I'm just not allowed to reverse any damn thing.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good. Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
Oh god, here he goes. Phenomenal forearm, right?
We're catching the car ahead. Well done, but be aware these tyres need to get us to the end of this race. Okay, mate, Lando ahead. We don't want to let this hold us up too long, so do your best to get past and get on with the race. Gap to your teammate behind, 13.0 seconds.
Well, if all else fails. Cool. That method still works.
What method is that?
Win by count out.
Oh.
Because that AJ Styles is a fucking 99 overall. Going up against a 79 overall. Actually, do I have anything else that could compete against that? Not really.
fast, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do. Keep managing your tyres, manage your tyres.
Wow.
Okay, you just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. Yes, mate, I'll take that. Well done. We're really happy with the podium down here, so well done. Yes.
And in the end, there was no Verstappen. Max Verstappen, he takes victory.
Well, that's 2 race wins in a row for them. I think they'll be really happy with that. I mean, 1 race win is great, but to have 2, you know that you've got it. You're a little bit more comfortable in your skin. This is a great sign of maybe what's to come next.
We had drama from start to finish, but in the end, there was only ever one that could take that top spot. But there can only be one on the top step. Your number 1, Max Verstappen.
What the heck am I hearing?
Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
That's bullshit.
Alright. I'm gonna call the stream here. Really good results tonight. Well, I get 3 races I did, 3 podiums. One of them was a win. So I'll gladly take that. I'll be back tomorrow night. I don't know how many races I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do them. Until then, good night or good morning, wherever you are. Catch you on the next stream.